This street interview is also supported by homegrown production. I'm Owen Talo. I'm back again, and we'll be doing more street interviews right now, as we know that our MPs, which we have voted, are now in the camp and choosing a candidate to be Prime Minister in their camps. Now, I'm heading to the streets of Honiara and talk to the people about who is their preferred choice for the position of the Prime Minister and ask them why they preferred that candidate, and is China something along their choice of preference. Join me as we find more on the streets of Honiara about this very important three questions. Another street interview with all the people in the street. Firstly, your name and what is your occupation, or what are you currently doing right now?
My name is Timothy Una, and I'm a teacher by profession, but retired already, and this residing in Honiara.
Thank you, Timothy. Who is your preferred candidate for the Prime Minister's post?
That's a question to really scrutinize who I have to choose. But the preference, it all depends on somebody with genuineness, somebody with leadership quality, somebody who have not tested politics before. Yes, and I think you will know now that the preferred candidate will be Junior Kenrorea.
Is China something along your choice of Junior Peter, or?
Not really. China has been here for the last government, and to my preference, I don't have anything to say about any diplomatic ties which belong to this country. Okay, so I'll be neutral in that sense.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
For me personally, Junior Peter Kenrorea, honestly, I think that should be our Prime Minister of Solomon Island.
Why Junior Peter Kenrorea?
Because he talks about change and free education for our students, and he against the issue of China as well. That's the main thing where I choose Mr. Peter Kenrorea Jr. to become our Prime Minister.
Oh, so that means China bilateral relationship is something that really, urge you to say no to any other Prime Ministers, but only Junior Peter.
Yes, of course.
To be honest, I'm not the politic guy. I'm not into politics as well. So, but I prefer Peter Kenrorea Jr. I mean, because of his expertise outside of the country. As I can remember, he's been working with the UN back days, something like that. So I prefer Kenrorea Jr. for that Prime Minister post.
Maybe is China something that affects your what you prefer, or because I know Junior is not into line with China, bilateral relationship with China?
For me personally, I have nothing with China. A bilateral relationship, I have nothing with it, because I believe that China is one of the biggest economic in the world as well. So in terms of development, I like China in terms of development. But there was a speculation back days about the military pact that been leaked out, I don't know how many years ago. I read about it. So that's the main issue. I just don't like too big a country solving the issue on us. So, and for me, that's not good. So when we have some candidate that have interested in that, I don't like it, because when things go wrong, it's our country that's going to be affected, not them. So I really like China in terms of development, but the military pact, I don't like it.
Thank you for your time, bro.
Okay, thank you very much.
My name is Patterson Magonia. I'm a retired police officer for the past 10 to 12 years. I'm now on the street, and I'm involving with the Ministry of Get Up and Go. Do something in the street.
Thank you. Who is your preferred choice for Prime Minister's position?
Thank you very much. I always prefer experience and a leader who's got a good qualification. Example, I prefer Judiel. He's a former champion, former leader, and he's an economist. And he's the one who's second to Ulfalu. And according to my research, Judiel is the best option. We don't need any new kid in town. We need an experienced man like Judiel. As a former prime minister, wealth of experience, and he's an economist. And he's the only one who can revive back our economy as an economist.
So
Thank you.
basically it's about our economy. Is China something along the line of your
Maybe China's along with the previous government. But as we go along, let them here, let others, foreign countries here, we have to accept everybody. As the saying goes on, friendly to all, enemy to none. I think China is okay for development and other things like that, etc.
Good. So your choice is GDL.
GDL, that's a common, well-known man, and we support him in a landslide in central Hodera, 8,000 voters. So simply means that he's overwhelmed. Because when you talk about academics, lawyers, doctors, policemen, nurses, teachers, they prefer GDL. I'm a retired police officer, I prefer GDL. He used to be prime minister during my time. During his time, we bombarded Chinatown riots. During our time, 2010, 11, 12 to 14. But now it's 2021, problem is with the riots, because I think people are not happy or whatsoever with this administration.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, for preferred, I mean, just the kind of thing. I think if could be a good that if good Junior Peter could be alright. Junior Peter has been retained some of the piece of information about China, the diplomatic ties. It's not collective ideas of our people surrounding the country. So it could be the kind. If Junior Peter could be the kind people prefer. It's not. I mean, when I see it in the social media, there are some posts that people, they want Junior Peter to go into power, but it's just something to think about. But for me, I think we give them a chance. But to kind relate to the China, I don't, because we already have the relationship with China. But I think if we have Junior Peter, he could walk along with the China, but yeah, on the basis that we people, I mean, on the interest of our people. That's what I think could be.
Thank you.
So, thank you. I think that is what my view I have, and that is my preferred choice. If you could give a chance for our young leaders, or either Junior or the others that in the other camp. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm in Honiara, just a normal citizen in Honiara, and just normally living and looking forward for the Prime Minister's election. Yeah.
So who is your preferred candidate for this Prime Minister's post?
Thank you. So far, we now have two candidates, Chenibaya Manile and Junior. But in my thinking, and I want Junior for the Prime Minister.
Why you want Junior Peter Kenlore for Prime Ministership?
Okay, like for me, myself, our party is already running the country so far and for the last government, and now we need change. So I'm looking forward for Kenny Lora Jr. For the Prime Minister for give us a new government of change.
Yeah. Is your decision something to do with China?
No, it's nothing to do with China, because if the previous government have signed the agreement or the things with China, so the China is already with Solomon Island.
Yes.
If the new government comes, it's still Solomon Island. So we are still with China, and I want the Prime Minister to change for we have a new leadership with new mindset or new brain with. But for the problem with China, I don't see any problem, because China is giving us more development so far. Like, you know, when China coming in, we have new sport facilities like the National Stadium. Now we're having the new hospital is already on process of.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with China. not see anything wrong with China, but the government, I think the government is the problem with us, our own government, not China.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you very much.
My choice is Peter Kenlora Jr. I think I see one of the best because I look at the character and personalities. I think nation of Solomon Island need to be, or the government or the elect members, they need to consider that give a chance for him. It needs Solomon Island. We need a change. We need a change. We need a change of our government. Probably we need a change right now. That's all I want to say. But my choice is if Peter Kenlora become the Prime Minister, will be the best.
Is China something that maybe you thought that it's related?
One thing I want to see is when you have a friend, you must know him well and know what he is a genuine friend or he has some other things. We must know before we can make friends. But we love everybody. But first thing is first priority is this nation, Solomon Island. We need to be balanced. I think that's all I want to tell. Thank you very much.
Right here on the streets of Honiara, asking people about their preferred candidate for Prime Minister's post. Sorry, Daddy, your name, and I know you are a retired person right now. Your name?
My name is Lawrence Waiko.
Who is your preferred Prime Minister for the Prime Minister's post?
I fully prepared that Peter Kenlora can carry the post, carry the burden for you.
So why do you prefer Peter Kenlora? Why?
I prefer Peter Kenlora because he asked him campaign. He said, looking after constituency is that it's just like looking after a household. And I must better have look after whole Solomon Island for benefit for what I mean to come here to him for the whole nation.
So is China something that really determine your preferred candidate like Junior? Is China something along your decision?
China is all right, yeah. I prefer China because they are doing investment in the country, yeah. We don't neglect anyone. But as we are rural people, we are being affected because I don't know why. Yeah. Maybe because of funds outside, do not know Sokoware or what. That's why I prefer Junior Kenlora to be Prime Minister.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are. I hope you find those opinions from the people on the street very interesting and also something to think about. That's just their preference, who they want to become their Prime Minister and the new leader. Very, very nice. Interesting, yeah? I like it. Please do join us because leading up to the election of the new Prime Minister, we'll be out on the streets of Honiara finding opinions from everyone, especially females. Please come forward and share your opinions about your preferred candidate for Prime Minister. And do join us on the street. If you see me and my cameraman on the street, please come and talk to me and let's share together about who is your preferred candidate for Prime Minister and why you choose it, and is China something along your preference. Well, if you want to make your comments, please you can call my number on 7641 941 and we just come right at your place and story with you, okay? So remember, throughout the week as we're leading up to the voting of the Prime Minister, we'll be run on the street. Do check us out. And from the Umi Nao page team, and also sponsored by or supported by Homegrown Studio, we wish you a great time. See you. Bye-bye.